Music's and questions and lots of education on the Edward Show. Fun and stories and all the entertainment, it's the Edward Show. Hello dears, it's Edward, and today I am doing the garden's mowings. Do you know that? The garden's mowings, dears. And please forgive me because I haven't wearing my suit. Okay? Because it's very warm. So I did a shorts and a t-shirt. So I'm going to do the mowing for you now. I hope you enjoy it. See you in a minute. I think that's enough of the mowings for today, dears. I hope you like it. Yes. It is. I need to sit down and have some of the rum. So I'm going to go for a bit. See you in a minute. Oh, bloody hell. Hello again, dears. It's the Edward. You just saw I've been doing the mowings, the gardens, and bloody hell, dears, you do not want to be doing a thing like that. Oh, right. We have some things to talk about now, dears. I've had my rum, and I've been doing the practicings on the washboards, dears. You see, because we do for the you know the music jigs I said for the weekend. You see, you like the sound of my washboards, dears. You like that? It's very nice, isn't it? You see, and it's a nice washboard. You see, I've had it for very long times. Sentimental values, dears. Now, we have an important thing to talk about on Edward Show today, right? Because, you know, I said that it's been very warm, right? And Edward has been doing the meltings, and I haven't been very well with it, but Now the thing is, right, they did a thing from the government that is called the hose pipe bans, okay? Now, this is what they do when the rain doesn't come from the skies, you see. And because there isn't enough of the waters to go around. So what they do, they stop the peoples using the hose pipes because they put lots of water, you see. And so we need to save the waters. And I'm all for the environmentals and things, right? I'm all for it. But now, we've had some reindeers. And I talked about this the other day when I had my new hat and we talked about Father Christmas and things. But, so you would think that if we've had the rains, that there wouldn't be the hosepipe bans anymore. Yes? Does that make sense to you? Because it makes sense to me. Now, what they have said, right, is that the reason that they're still doing the hosepipe bans, even though we've had the rains, is because, now, sit down a moment, you will need to sit down for this, because it is the most stupid, ridiculousest things you have ever heard. They're saying that we can't use the hose pipes because the rain is the wrong kind of rain. Now, just let that sink in for 1 second, dears. You see, when you look up, right, that water that comes down from the sky and it falls on the ground and it falls in all the watery bits, right, so we can drink it and we can use the hose pipes, right, they say it is the wrong kind of water falling from the skies, dears. Okay, now, I gave just a pause there so to let it sink in a bit. But have you heard the stupider things than that? Tell me, have you heard the stupider things than the wrong kind of rain? Yeah, I told Janice, and she's still in the fits of the laughings, dears. She's been laughing all the day long. Because it's silly. It's more silly than anything that I've ever experienced in all of my lives. Now, that is all I want to say today, right? But I have had a music songs for the reviews, right, from a chap called the Andy Browne. Now let me tell you about this chap, right? He lives in the Americas, and although he lives in the Americas, he is from the Birminghams. Not the Birminghams in the Americas, but the Birminghams in the Englands, dears. And the thing is, Edward grew up in the Birminghams, dears. After he left the Coventrys, he was in the Birminghams. And this chap, Andy Browne, he lived in the same places. He knows all the same places as Edwards, even though he's in the Americas. And I told him yesterday, right, that I was going to do the reviews of his music songs today on this episode, right. But I felt it was so important to do the talkings about the wrong kinds of waters and to then show the gardens mowings, right, that I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to do it on another show. And also I forgot, right, because I have to do it in an orders as well. So I'm sorry, Mr. Andy Browne's, right, because the Acousticmaddies, right, she also sent the songs in last week, and I haven't done the reviews and the critiques of that one either yet, right? So I will do it. I might do joint shows where I do the two, but I don't know, because I would like to give each of you the feature, you see, because you're both very good, and so you each need your own feature episodes on the Edward show. Okay, so yes, so now I'm going to go, and I apologise to the Acousticmaddies and to the Andy Brownes, right, that I didn't do your songs yet, but I will do the reviews and the critiquings very soon. Okay, but yes, just think about that wrong kind of rain. Just think about it, dears. Have a good think, and then come back and tell me your opinions, dears. You tell me, because I think it's bloody stupid. Right, from the Edward Show, I say cheerios, and I will see you very soon. And now I have to go and practice my washboards. My washboards, yes. Because Edward's the best. He's better than all the rest. Everyone you ever met. That's the wrong note there. Edward's the best. Goodbye. Musics and questions and lots of education on the Edward Show. Fun and stories and all the entertainment, it's the Edward Show.